Hi, it's International Day of Friendship. And I think when most of us think about our health, we think about sleep, nutrition, and exercise, and not necessarily friendship. But actually, there is research, which I'm going to share with you, that shows our social connection is very much directly linked to our health levels. Hi, I'm Carol Standing. I'm the founder of Still Standing Health, and we're a health and longevity platform. So, one of the key researchers in this area is Professor Julianne Holt-Lunstad at Brigham Young University in Utah. And she issued in 2010 this meta analysis of 148 studies over 300,000 people who had been followed for an average of 7.5 years. And the research was very clear, the findings were very clear. Those people with the stronger social connection had a 50% greater odds of survival compared to those with weaker or absent ones. 50%. And there was some follow-up research in 2015 that looked specifically at isolation and loneliness. And social isolation was associated with a 29% increased likelihood of early mortality, and loneliness with 26%. Now, those are observational studies, I should say. There's no direct causal link, but I think the scale of the 148 studies over 300,000 people, it's hard to completely dismiss that. Indeed, Professor Holt-Lunstad's work was central to an announcement made by the US Surgeon General in 2023, and they said that loneliness was comparable to smoking in terms of the impact it has on our health. Now, there is a biological mechanism that runs through this, which explains some of this. Now, loneliness keeps our stress levels on a low level state of alert, but permanently, and particularly at night. And of course, that elevated cortisol level leads to fragmented sleep, increased inflammation, and over time places a strain on our cardiovascular system. And if we apply this to us on this platform, business owners, senior managers, senior CEOs, those sort of levels, the more successful and the more higher we get within an organization, generally the fewer social connections we have of people we can have really honest and open conversations with. So actually, success can be quite isolating. If you layer on top of that the fact that we tend to give it all during the day, this can lead to us losing contact outside of work with other friendship groups, other hobbies, other interests, because we're just too tired to do anything about it. There's also research, the Blue Zone research, which I'm sure a lot of you will have seen, and that is one of the work that looks at the longest lived populations across different cultures. And again, there's a common finding throughout all of this. Strong social connection is one of the things that they have found in all of those blue zone areas. So my question to you today is two. Number one, is there somebody that you can reach out to, maybe a good friend, somebody that you can have an honest and open conversation with, that you can reach out to? Maybe you haven't spoken for a little while, well, you have spoken, but you've just not talked at a proper level. Can you strengthen that relationship, both for your health, but also for the other person's health? And secondly, do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts on social connection, the impact that that has had on your health and well-being. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And in the meantime, I wish you a really great day. Take care.